So, Universal Confusion Podcast number 5 with Drew Bittner. Andrew Bittner. I'm sorry.
That is my full correct name, but I do like to go by Drew. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys and, taking calls from the listeners, live calls from the listeners.
There's no listeners.
As I've
There'll be
heard
no listeners.
in every podcast, the podcast I listened to before,
Yeah.
I believe it's called Frasier.
Okay.
They took live calls from the listeners, so I imagine that it's probably gonna be the same. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, we're almost on that level.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
Not the same.
very close.
All right. You're drinking a fucking dude. I'm telling you right now. Justin was explaining to me how bad that is for you.
What?
Your Red Bulls.
Oh. Well, if Justin was explaining it to you.
You know it's right. Because I'm right about everything.
That's what I was thinking. Have you seen his pants today?
Yes, I have.
There you go. Yeah. 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 I take health advice from this guy.
Fucking guy. I tell you.
I bet my outfit costs more than all you guys together.
Almost guaranteed.
It was free, bitches. Pay me for shit. Hashtag yeah.
So, Drew, on your thing, the one thing you didn't want to talk about was your huge cock. So tell me about that.
We should start with what you don't want to talk about.
See, it's not that huge, so that's kind of the reason there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then that's a
lied.
horrible thing to not talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't you end up in the hospital the other year because you were walking down the stairs, stepped on it, fell down, and like broke your arm or some shit?
Yeah, we got a love-hate relationship, me and my penis.
Have you ever, like, when you get mad, do you just, like, try to, like, you beat it or anything?
I see, like, I'll tell her, like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That hurts it even more.
That's good parenting right there.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Is that the only way he works? You just got to get him like emo angry and like.
Two popsicle sticks and a rubber band.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Show it who's boss.
That's a big rubber band.
That's gonna be great.
Just one and popsicle sticks.
How do you do it?
Picture it. All right.
I'm just picturing several popsicle sticks and then this one giant rubber band somehow tying it all together, looking like.
What do you do with all the other popsicle sticks, though? You said a bunch of popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
And
just
I like to
figured
leave
it
the
had to be that
popsicle
big
on
if
the
he
stick,
stepped
too.
on it.
Just cold dick? Oh, my God. Just put ice on? I've never iced my dick. That would be.
Why is it every time we have a guy on
It
the
always
podcast,
goes to
it
dick.
always.
Because he wrote it on his fucking thing. I didn't fucking write that.
I didn't want
He
to talk
wrote it.
about dick.
He wrote that he didn't want to talk about it. So we're talking about that shit.
It's kind of a like Freudian slip,
Yeah.
kind of con you guys into it.
It worked.
I don't think you had.
You came up to
con him
me
into
prior to
it.
the podcast, gave me a little wink, and was like, "So we're not talking about my huge cock." That's what you.
We're not talking about dick.
Dude, have you ever been to Dale's place? Open up the fridge. There's sausage links. There's kielbasa. There are hot dogs. There are bratwurst.
Mm.
There is a
Frozen
tube,
hot
a
dogs.
3-pound tube of beef. not a
And
not
it's
a brick. It's all tube.
It's laid out by
All things are
size.
tube.
Huh.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
He takes eggs, hard boils them, and puts them into paper towel rolls, and I have no idea what that's for.
What are these shapes you're describing?
Eggs?
Eggs.
Eggs. Like
Eggs.
the shape of an egg.
Okay.
Perfect. Now you understand.
So,
Egg
next
shape-
subject.
the egg
Let's stop
shape.
talking about all my sausage shaped items.
Oh, now he doesn't want to talk
I don't
about
want to talk about it. It's a little sensitive.
Okay.
Just like the flavor.
So what's with the shirt?
Well, I bought this from my local 176.
That's a okay.
It's a print from
That's an
from my union.
That's an electrician shirt
Yes.
because you're an electrician.
Yes.
Who But you don't smoke weed.
Not currently.
All right. So that's really weird that your electrician has like your
Well, that's what
local
I said. And
has a
then,
goddamn tie-dye shirt.
and then Drew said after he bought it, he got a random drug test.
And about 2 weeks later, rando.
It was the Mountain Dew Dorito test. and they
They're
nailed you.
trying to root it out. It seems intentional.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, they put a room full of people in, and it's
Like,
like
let's see who
it's
the weed
random.
smokers
They
are.
put like different flavored Doritos out and sodas, and whoever grabs the nacho cheese and the Mountain Dew.
All the non-potheads just buy the gray shirt. Here's Drew.
I'm not the only one. Like they sold out of this. Like first week they had them.
Realize the whole union, the whole local was all fucking potheads.
There are like we can
Oh, I know.
can in our local, but there's certain jobs that you can't go on.
Yeah.
Certain contractors, certain process
Absolutely.
plants and whatnot that they have their own regulations.
Yep.
But as a local, they don't test for it.
Gotcha.
Job specific.
So there's some guys that are just like, fuck it. I don't care if I go on these other jobs.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're like, I'm only taking calls for so and so or whatever. You know,
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna go do that one because I smoke weed every day.
Fair enough.
Good for them.
Guess
Yeah.
what job I wouldn't be doing.
They also have that shirt.
Any?
I know I don't work. Now, how long you been in them? In the union. Sorry.
I've officially been in 2 years. I was working unindentured for about a year before I got in. So
Oh,
I'm
they call it unindentured.
unindentured.
It's like we're not a cult. Like is that kind of what this is? Like
Oh,
this
yeah.
is not slavery.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
but now I'm indentured.
Wow.
So you know,
You got that going for you.
got all the benefits.
So you
coming
can,
in.
if you work long enough, you can earn your freedom.
Yes.
Did you have to drop the cinder block off the ledge with the rope tied to your dick, or that wasn't part of it?
Oh, once again, a question about my dick.
Sorry,
Yes,
I'm
it
still
was a
stuck on
giant
this.
rope.
It was okay.
It always.
I did a bowling knot on it.
Just to be
pretty
sure.
standard. Yeah.
Interesting.
This thing will pull itself apart.
I was thinking about half hitch, but you know,
Yeah.
they're bowling would
Have you ever been
suffice.
shocked as an electrician?
That's a shocking question.
Yeah.
But yes.
You've been
What's-
a-
What's the worst one?
Wait,
Tell me
wait,
the-
wait,
There
did you-
has to be a story for the worst one because I'm sure you remember it. Or no. Or you're just like, it's every day.
But a
No, it
quick,
does not happen
A
every
quick
day.
pre-question. Maybe I shouldn't ask it, but was protocol followed before you got shocked?
Protocol followed. No. And this was before I got in the union. when I was
Oh,
working
okay.
non-union. And you know, you'd work on stuff live, whatever. Like who cares? It's 110, 120.
Yeah, it don't hurt that bad.
But if you break a neutral, that's where it really hurts.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
so you did that.
Well, actually, the circuit was off at the time, but someone turned it on while I was working on, and
Oh.
yeah, that's probably the worst shock that I've had, and it hurt.
I was gonna say, did it just hurt or it fuck you up good for the day? Or I mean,
I mean, it hurt.
did you
like,
go home?
I didn't go home,
Okay, so what's
but I was like shook up.
like
Yeah.
Like,
that could have been fucking bad.
yeah, it could have been way worse, you know.
Yeah.
And I've been told that, oh, you can go ahead and work on this live or whatever, and I tell people no.
You're like
Especially
No.
if it's like 277 volt.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like
some big
No,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. You're like,
You're
man, shut that shit off, bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't touching it.
yeah,
I got a bite from 220 once.
yeah.
And yeah, that's not fun at all. That was it just burned. Like there wasn't it didn't shock me like 110, 120, 115, whatever the fuck you call it. Like that's yeah. Whatever. But double that and shit, man.
Burn the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Dude, well, yeah, we had an old vacuum cord with a split in it, and I went to plug it in. Wow, got hit with 110, and that was enough to be like,
Oh, dude, I fuck around with 110.
nah.
I just changed
Yeah.
2 outlets in my house that were live and kept sliding up on the fucking screwdriver with my finger and trying to screw things.
I wish I had video of that. It's just you like, ow.
Oh yeah.
Bitch.
The,
Ah.
the second one though didn't get hit once, man. I remembered.
Yeah. Don't touch
Learn
the
something.
That's
screwdriver.
what that rubber sleeve is for. People, here's a life hack. Get a piece of rubber 3/8 hose and just slide it over the screwdriver and then go in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Dude,
a lot of fucking
shut
work
off the
to
breaker.
not get a tingle.
Or just turn the fucking power on.
Well, even
I wasn't
D-
sure which breaker it was. Just calm down.
even DC, man. I mean,
Oh.
it don't shock you like that, but I got
No.
burned hard. Like I had
Oh,
one
it'll burn you.
short circuit, and I was testing it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I went to put the paper clip or whatever it was at the
Oh.
time in, and I was holding on to it, and I mean, instantly, like it burned the paper clip in half as I was
Oh.
holding it.
That was the best, dude.
Oh,
is
dude.
I was testing power to an electric fan with a multimeter and 2 quilting pins in the connectors. And after I tested and verified there was power, I reached in and grabbed both the quilting pins, squeezed them together as I pulled them out,
Good job.
and they just burnt this perfect little cross into my fingers.
That's
Like
hilarious.
instantly.
Wham.
I was like, oh, that hurt. Oh shit.
Yeah. Mine was just a straight line, but it was that like burnt skin, like you
Yeah.
just got done
Charred,
cooking.
like,
Oh, yeah.
crisp,
Yeah, it's
already
instant
deep
char.
fried, just
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
right to crust.
But you've never been electrocuted then?
No, I'm still alive.
Okay. I hear a lot of people like, have you ever been electrocuted? And it's like,
I don't think they understand.
clearly no.
I don't think
No.
I don't think they understand the term electrocution.
I know this.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I've,
so
I've
what do
heard
you
other
call it
people
when you just get
shocked?
shocked? I
That's
guess.
shocked
Yeah, I
is-
guess shocked.
Shocked.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's. I think we established that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not by the electric.
Touched
shit.
by the electricity.
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Sounds like a
Jesus
The
Christ.
electrons in my arm lined up for a minute. This guy.
yeah, touched by electricity. That should be a song.
Justin touched. That's a different.
Is-
I was
story.
dropped. Maybe.
Oh, you were dropped many times.
Oh.
Speaking of songs, tell us about your bands, Drew. You are in many, many bands. Just
And
one.
I hear they're electric.
That's what you play.
Yes, I play
It's just-
electric guitar
Yeah.
Oh.
in a band called Effin' Epic.
Yeah.
EPHIN EPIC.
There you go.
That's how you spell it.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Yeah, we
You
figured
got
that
through
was
that
what
on
you
the
were doing.
first try, just so
Italian.
everybody knows that wasn't a second take.
There was no second shot there.
And yeah, we got some new songs. We're gonna go record, probably do a 5 or 6 track. We have 2 previously recorded albums. They're available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, YouTube page, Facebook,
You did that much better than Cody.
etc. You probably find us on the deep dark web too. I don't know. Search Effin' Epic.
That's buying stuff though. But no, you got through that. You got through that way better than Cody did, because Cody, like, we had to like prod it out of him. Like, okay,
Now we're just talking
where
shit
can we
about Cody?
find your? Yeah, no, I'm putting it on there.
Okay.
Where can we find your stuff? He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
He did say
we
you
try
guys
to
were-
educate them, but you know,
He did say you guys
sometimes-
were writing like crazy and that you weren't playing a whole lot of shows right now because you guys have been writing so much.
Yeah, we don't have anything booked at the moment, but we've reached out to some venues up north. We're gonna see, maybe we could try. We're trying to get on like the Merchant Street Music Fest down here in Kankakee, or possibly the Friday night concert series that they do by the train station there.
That's where all the big guys make it.
Yes.
It would actually be nice to see them do something like that. The problem is the scene down there. They really don't want metal down there at all.
It has.
They're
The metal scene has gone away in Kankakee.
Well, but
Really?
they kind of like the Merchant Street won't put metal bands on and stuff like that.
Well, is that because the patrons are a little too
it's
rowdy?
supposed to be like family oriented, so they
Oh.
they deem metal music as not family oriented.
but then they
but
pride
then again,
themselves on like diversity.
90 well that 90% of them grew up on Led Zeppelin, which was considered metal, and like Rush and Black Sabbath and all that, and now it's just kind of hypocritical.
Yeah,
Hypocrisy.
I've been asked before by older people,
That's
like,
the worst part.
you know, you play metal, like you play heavy metal, like Led Zeppelin. Like, well, a little bit heavier.
Yeah, like if you went up and then like slapped all those dudes in the face at the same time,
And then told him to go sing.
and they were like, oh yeah. They just don't. I wish they would do something for that and actually bring some stuff like that back a little bit more.
You think they'd have a crowd though? Like if it was like a pre-show kind of a thing, outdoors for the metal. Why are you laughing? I'm asking a serious question. You think there would be a crowd for that?
Because he thinks
No.
you're cute and he's giggling.
No, because I just
Calm
like
down.
no.
Cover your pants.
no. That's the whole thing. Is I just no. Like if they had a namer there, maybe. If they had like a big name.
Well, because you
If they
said
got a big
the
name.
metal scene down here is gone away.
Yes, yeah. Years ago, back when the spot was open,
Right.
like they used to have like a metal night, pretty much every month, you know. And then they closed down. We used to play at like the R Bar, back when whatever was open.
Yeah, I remember.
But and I think like the Looney Bin might kind of come back. You know, I mean, they used to
Yeah,
have
they're
some metal shows and other rock shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know, they've been kind of regrouping since Nick passed away.
Do you think like the lack of a metal scene down here is because of just less people interested in it, or because of the type of crowd you end up with a metal show?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I'm asking. I don't know. I have no opinion on it.
Why not? What is your opinion on it?
Well, I'm not gonna go. So that there's one.
Yeah. And I see like you know, as
Well, but
I'm getting older, a lot of our friends are older, and there's like, oh, I don't want to go see my friend's band.
Well, it's not even that. It's that again. The reason I asked the reason I asked the question is for me. It's both parts because like I don't want to go to this metal show and have to deal with the people that are going to show up to a metal show.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
I'm not going to take my wife out for dinner and then we don't have kids that night and now hey, let's go check out this metal show and then now I just get dudes mean mugging me all night long.
Well, and it's the difference of place, though. Like if you were
Really?
like, I'm gonna go watch a metal show at the Forge, or I'm gonna go watch a metal show at some bar in Bradley.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference, I think, in that. But I think that's what the problem is with Kankakee is like they get too many.
Rowdy fuckers.
Well, it dies because it's like everything around here. Like they try to exist within the ecosystem of itself, and it's like the area's small and it's
Yeah.
broken. It doesn't have a lot of money, so you have to bring in outside talent. And if you don't, you're gonna just perish, and it's gonna just go away.
Well, and also I would imagine
Like because there's nobody from an outside place wants to come in.
right.
Yeah.
And in fact, the people that are here want to go play at places like the Forge.
Yeah, we're leaving.
or you also don't want to play here because
Well, there's no money. Nobody wants
just
to pay
keeps-
you. Nobody's going to pay you to come out and do the
Well,
thing.
and they're not going to make any
Right.
money on the show either, so it's not like
Well,
they're.
and that's just it. And then it's like the scene dries out because it's like, oh, there's like, let's say there's 8 bands. Well, they're playing at different places all the fucking time in the area, and it's just
Right.
like, I've seen you 100 times. I'm sorry, I'm not going out.
right.
Like-
How many times can you go see the same
Like-
band at just a different bar or
Yeah.
whatever?
Oh, the lighting was neater at that place. So they had lighting at that place. So
Yeah.
like,
The sound was actually good tonight.
Yeah, and that's another reason that people don't go to metal shows is because, dude, it usually just sounds like.
yeah, you got
The
your
sound's
sound
bad.
guys got to be on that shit because metal's a little harder to clean up
Yeah.
as opposed to your
Yeah.
slower music.
There's a lot of guitar players that play their rigs way too loud as well, and
Ooh.
bass players
Oh.
as well. Like we played with a band once.
The
and,
floor's gonna be lava. Watch out! The guitar player said he had to turn down.
I know. I went home and cried about
Thanks
it.
for
later.
murdering everybody here.
But no, there's one show where we provided the sound, and we basically just had a PA just for vocals.
Mhm.
We're using, your stage equipment.
Yeah.
For guitars and bass. And the other band, the bass player was just so loud. So then the guitar player had to turn up to be loud enough. So then
And
the
they just-
vocals
they
are
just keep doing this stuff.
completely drowned out.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is as high as this PA can go. Like, can you turn down your bass a little bit? Like,
Right. It does not need to be that loud.
yeah.
But with the scene being what it is, I mean, I imagine and I feel like what you're doing as far as like writing and recording and that kind of, and then getting it out there on all those free platforms is probably the way to go and the way to push that music, right? I mean, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, we're still going to play and write songs and stuff, regardless if we are playing out a ton or not.
Right. I mean,
It's
playing
it's
shows
a
is fun and-
creative outlet.
Playing
yes,
shows
playing
is
shows
fun,
is
and
nice.
I mean, it's nice to be able to sell some merch and give away or sell CDs or whatever.
Yeah. And since I don't smoke weed, it is like, you do get a high off of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I always liked when we played because it gave me that ability to flip that switch into like, I am not a stage kind of guy. Quiet, leave me the fuck alone, whatever. But when you're on stage, you can't just be hiding back there behind the drums playing your guitar. You got to get out there. And that was always fun to flip that switch and be like, I'm this guy for the next 20 minutes or whatever. So I always found that fun. But I think you're right what you're doing as far as writing and recording and getting it out in other ways than just like going out and playing shows. You guys have something set up for like your merch and stuff as far as buying it or selling it online?
No, looking into that.
Yeah.
I'd say before we release this next album, that we're definitely going to get.
I'd say
a
that would be a
website out
smart
there.
move. Some kind of whatever kind of store for that or website for that you could find. That'd be probably a good
Some
idea.
chokers, some speedos, something like that with your name on them, right?
Definitely.
Is that-
Would you wear them?
It'd be effing
I-
epic if he did.
I've already pre-ordered.
My dang old truck, my dang old pickup truck, and my dog. Who hit my wife?
Oh, that's definitely good. Do that.
Oh, dude, the other
Yeah,
day,
do that.
Dale fell and sucked her dick.
Almost definitely. Oh shit!
I don't even want to get into how that happens.
Just okay. Feel like I'm being attacked again. I feel
I was doing cartwheels in the male's bathroom.
Jesus Christ.
How big was this bathroom?
That's
God damn.
Cartwheels.
That'd be real hard because mine's like 4x4 right now, so that'd be a tricky ass.
Well, it was at a
cartwheel.
truck stop bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous. You're definitely gonna slip on someone else's shit.
I slipped, fell right down the throat. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do.
I call that one the dartboard.
Okay then.
All right, so we got charts to talk about. However,
I thought we were gonna do the
Yeah.
other thing.
well, before we talk about the charts,
We're talking about the other thing.
right? So,
So
Drew, with the lack of,
It's not Bush.
it's not Bush. Very good. Thanks for the non-ad. With the lack of a metal scene in Kankakee County, do you have some other option or some other avenue that you would explore?
Well, yes, actually, like I get labeled as a metalhead, and people don't like realize I listen to like a lot of music,
Okay.
and I actually,
Is it good though?
the music I listen to, yes, but I wrote a rap song, and I'd like to do it here a cappella, if
let's do it.
a little world premiere here.
Have at it.
okay,
Yeah.
shocker.
Let me.
First time
I know
ever you
you
heard
love
it
a
here
shocker.
first, folks.
Give me one.
Yeah.
All right, so you pretend the beats in your head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll make the
You
beat
know what
up.
I'm saying. All right, but here it goes. I gave her that good dick. I make my girl come quick. She got a stupid ass. That booty is dumb thick. I make her come repeatedly, and I ain't afraid to eat a freak. Make her pussy feel like a VIP. I'm going buffet. It's all I can eat. I can make her cream in her jeans. My back shots reign supreme. She's addicted to my dick like a fiend. I'm up in them guts like it's Halloween. And then a lot of people always ask me like if I'm a ass man or am I a tits guy, So here's my reply. I am a vagina man. I eat it with chopsticks like a China man. Sniffing out stash like Toucan Sam. I suck out her eggs and spit them in a frying pan. I'm so sick with this shit. She never gets sick of my dick. She takes it every day like medicine. I love her legs, especially when she's spreading them. I put my face between her thighs. She's getting mesmerized. Eyes roll back like she's blind. And she asked me to hit it from behind. She got a tight grip on my thick dick as she guides it into her slit. She makes sure to keep one hand on it. She's afraid if I go in all the way, she won't be able to walk straight for days. But then she says she can take the pain. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I go all the way deep. Fuck, edit. So I go so. Hold on,
We're
damn
keeping it. You were slaying
That's
until
all right.
then.
I had a good outro, but
Justin was like writing
Oh,
the
you know where
fucking
you're
drum
at.
beat
Finish
to
it
it
off.
right now.
I go so deep, beating up her cervix. R.I.P. that pussy. When's the service?
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, it was unexpected.
No,
huh?
dude, I love it.
Hey, man.
I love it. I'm a Bloodhound Gang fan, so
Oh, me too,
just
man.
Hey,
saying.
I'll be at that service. I heard it was what? See you next Tuesday or something.
Oh, yeah.
10 a.m. next Tuesday.
So yeah, I'll probably go on like SoundCloud or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I don't have a rap name yet.
Short answer long. I'll be
That's a great name.
Short
That
answer
is a
long.
really good name.
Perfect.
That is a.
You're
that
welcome.
is-
I
all
just
right.
expect royalties once a
yeah.
year.
All right. As soon as
With your
when I
SoundCloud.
never make any money, you'll get some.
Perfect.
You'd
I
be
like
like,
it.
Oh,
you know, like
Jesus.
But there was another thing. I mean, that was
you could have.
Extremely
I
interesting.
see. Oh my
It was
god,
not
that-
unexpected, but,
that's the whole
yeah.
gimmick. I
You-
could have said it faster, but I'm slow.
You said it so slow, none of us heard what you said.
but you like to pee in the shower.
um.
Tell me about that.
Well, first of all, like,
It was on the sheet.
does anybody
doesn't?
like who doesn't pee in the shower? Like, you get out of the shower. To
You
go
want
pee
hands raised?
in
or
the
like,
fucking
I usually
Wait,
toilet?
well, usually I'm in the shower when I pee, but I pee out of the shower.
yeah, I do the same
See, you're
thing.
gonna get like water
All over my
all
clothes.
over. Okay, all over your clothes. All right. Well, see, like my girlfriend asked me like why I pee in the shower. I'm like, well, like sometimes you pee a little bit when you're taking a shit,
Oh my God.
All right then.
So,
It's getting worse.
the next
minute.
topic is:
I thought
Are
we hit
you-
rock
are
bottom
you-
with the rap.
are you a
no.
No,
pull
we
it-
didn't.
No,
Are
it's
you
not.
a pull it out, throw it away kind of guy?
Yeah,
Or
that's
are you a smash it down or grade it? Like how? What's the method?
Leave it for the next guy. Like
pull
how
it
do
out and jar it.
you jar it,
Throw it out or
and
store?
I jar it.
Store it in the basement.
You gotta boil the
All
jars
right,
first to get
finally.
them to seal. Like
All
that
right.
just seems like a bad time.
Now,
You know,
now that we're
well,
on this,
Keep it next to my pickles.
We need to compare.
Oh, shit.
I'll
Actually,
trade. I'll trade.
I do have a shit story.
Right.
Oh jeez. You have a
I was-
shit story.
It just keeps getting worse.
So I was
Drum roll,
working at this
please.
house and we were doing a like complete remodel on it, and they had torn out the bathrooms, and they had a dumpster outside. As
Is it the
parents will
bucket
do.
story? Is it the bucket story?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's no bathroom. The closest bathroom is 12 minutes away. I knew I would not make it.
Google told me. I Googled the nearest bathroom.
It even gave you a walk or a pinched walk.
Yeah.
Pinched walk was
There were
12 minutes
options.
minimum.
Yeah.
So,
Traffic was terrible.
Now, as I reflect on it, I could have probably done this differently. But what I did is I shit in a bucket, and I had a garbage bag underneath the bucket, and then cinched it up,
Yeah.
threw that whole bag with the bucket into the dumpster.
Okay.
What I should have done was just put the bag
In the
the
bucket.
bucket, and then I
Correct.
could have reused the bucket for my next shit. But you know,
And labeled it.
you think about it
Drew
later.
shit bucket.
But anywho, I threw that in the dumpster, and then along comes a guy looking for scrap.
I recall this story.
And he's just like perusing through the dumpster, like there's like a refrigerator in there, like he took that out. And then like I'm looking through the window, I'm like, don't open the bag. Don't open the bag. And well, he opened the bag. And like he like jumped out of the fucking dumpster. And it was like, whoa. I don't even think he took the fridge he took out. Like he just bailed.
You just left.
He was like, I gotta go home and take a shower. I don't know.
You ruined the scrap dude's day.
I know.
They always open the bag, man.
Oh yeah.
What's in the bag? I want to
You
know.
would think they would know. Don't open the bag.
Jesus.
Everyone knows that. So what's sad is, and I don't know if I'm like admitting this at this point after what's just transpired here, but
Oh.
I've heard that story before only because me and Drew have known each other for a very, very long time. In fact, I thought of this today before the podcast because I was thinking about the podcast, what we were going to talk about, whatever. I met you. You were in 3rd grade when we met, which is the same grade my youngest son is in now, which is wild to think about that you were Declan when I met you, which explains a lot. The first time we
That's
met, do you remember?
cool.
Do you remember the first? No. Do you remember the first time we met?
I recall a little bit.
You were walking around with your can of Coca-Cola, barely cracked open.
Yes, as was the style.
There was never a style. It was only your style. No one else ever did that. We opened cans all the way. And slurping, like just crack it enough that you could slurp the liquid out of the top of the can.
Yes.
And that is my earliest memory of you, like the day we met.
Why didn't you run?
Because you were interested in building bike jumps and digging holes in the fucking ground.
Oh yeah, we did.
And we did. Dude, do you remember? So I had that. You guys had the big ass piles of dirt in your yard because your parents lived next door to my parents, and they built the house after mine did. We had that small pile of dirt in the front yard. You guys had the big ones that your brother would always be out there jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're gonna build a jump. And I'm not joking. I mean, we were young, so the pile of dirt was probably like 3-4 feet high at best. And we were in this thing. We built the thing going down, and then the jump at the end where we had to like get our bikes up the fucking 4-foot fucking hill, and we never really got it right because we were like, you were in 3rd grade. I think I was like in 5th or something at the time.
Yeah.
Do you remember that jump though?
Didn't we like say the hills here? Here's the jump.
Yeah.
The dirt for the jump we took out on the end of it, right? So you had to jump over. The
Correct.
hole.
There was a hole.
Yes,
You had
yes.
to jump over.
Yes, of course.
Instead of taking from the hill,
the
dirt.
mound of dirt there. Yeah.
we dug out after the jump, and we popped a lot of tires
Oh, yeah.
because we never quite cleared the hole that we made the jump out of.
You'll have that.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I'm just saying.
that's awesome. I
So
remember
I
that.
have one question though.
Been a
Like, you guys
long
have
time.
known each other since you have been very young.
Forever. Yeah.
So how many times? Okay, so the first question is,
Yeah.
There's it's 2-part. First question is, has Drew always been taller than you? And how many times have you asked him to get your cereal down?
So I'm not a big cereal eater. So I've never asked him to get my cereal down. I don't think he was initially taller than me.
Is this true? I mean, from what you
Well, he was in
said,
3rd grade and I was in 5th. I was 2 years older than Drew.
Yeah, I think initially, like maybe it was
We were
like,
pretty even. But then like later on,
Yeah, eighth
I
grade,
I
seventh
stopped and Drew just kept going. But what's funny is I do remember. You remember wrestling in my room at my parents' house? We'd wrestle,
wrestle.
wrestle.
yeah.
We'd wrestle,
Oh yeah.
and you would get so mad because like I was real good at like holding arms and like getting rid of your leverage and shit because you were a bigger dude. So that's what I had to do to win.
Yeah, I had no
You would-
skills.
You would get so angry that I would have to pin you down until you calmed down because I didn't want to let you up because I thought it would lead to a fight.
It probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, but it's a good thing you pinned me down until I wasn't mad anymore.
I think Brad, what he's trying to say is that he thinks he can take you. I think that's.
These are things I haven't
Wait,
thought about.
I think this is. Oh yeah, no. So anyway, the next part of the podcast
is Drew
Grab
and
the
Brad
gloves,
wrestling.
Justin.
Oh, shallow wrestling. All right.
Again?
No, the baby pool full of baby oil.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Jello's better.
It's almost like they named it that way.
Jello's better because at least you can be like, eat it. Yeah, you like cherry.
Not as hot.
Depends on who you are.
Well, if you make it with like oily Jello, maybe.
How you gonna
Baby
eat it?
oil Jello. We just like melt the Jello.
It's just
and
like
the baby
thick.
oil,
It's just
that-
like the Jello
maybe.
cool. We'll just make Kool-Aid and add gelatin, so it just.
What if you
thickens.
had Jello wrestling, but it was like in a freezer? Like you make the Jello, like you mix it all up, and you have to
throw
wrestle.
chunks of hard Jello.
No, you have to
Frozen
wrestle.
Jell-O.
Slam me on this.
Hold on,
red
stoners. You
tasty
have
ice.
to wrestle until the Jello sets up. Like that's the time. Like instead of like a time to match,
Oh, okay.
you have to wrestle until the gelatin sets
So
up.
you're in like 3 feet of Jello.
Correct.
So like you're like waist deep trying to like
Correct. And then
slam
you
each other
wrestle.
down, and then you slam your buddy down, and then all of a sudden he's like frozen at the bottom, and you can't get him out.
He's like one of those. He's like one of those weird things your great aunt used to bring with the fruit
We
inside
don't
of it.
Jello wrestling to the death. Is that?
Jello wrestling to the death, and then it's a mold.
And then it's a mold,
The
and then you
friendliest
take
way
it to the
to
next family
die.
gathering.
Jello wrestling to the death.
hit it
Nobody
upside
does
down.
things to the death anymore.
No, it is
Yeah.
seem it's
Yeah,
boring.
that's kind of gone by the wayside. For
So-
some
Okay, so
reason.
maybe not like 3 feet, but
2.5.
you're seated in it, and you have to like take each other down.
You're seated.
Why would you be
I
seated?
don't know if it would work. The
I never
concept
wrestled-
wouldn't
I've
work
never
because you're
started a wrestling
constantly
match
stirring,
seated.
though.
Seated
That's
wrestling.
weird. Ready to go.
Like well, just so like you're not at, like I'm gonna drown. At
This
the
has
bottom of
already
this
happened in some
Jello depth.
office somewhere. They're like, you can't get out of your seats, but we're wrestling.
All right, so scratch that. Cage match. 5 feet
Okay.
of Jello.
Office wrestling. We get
You have to the death.
Office wrestling.
we play like we get rolling chairs and then like bungee cords or like bungee straps, and then like it's like chicken. You get one guy who's like the flinger and the other guy who's like the chair dude.
Chair, dude.
And you strap into the chair, and
This
then the
idea
bungee
is
guy,
so
the
bad.
bungee cord guy, like
All right.
he's the flinger.
I think
So
we need to
he's
work.
flinging you at the other guy, and you guys like duke it out in the center before the bungee cords pull you
I
back.
think we need to work on the concept. I love your storytelling though, because your storytelling clearly walks me through your thought process on how everything, and that because like regularly through every story you go, oh my god.
How do you surprise yourself that much?
Dude, because it's not just me, all right? Like this guy, he like has good ideas, man. I'm telling you, brain is funny sometimes.
Well, yours for sure. So we have some charts to look
We
at.
do have some charts to
Well, I
look
mean,
at.
like a good
I don't
idea
even
is
know
a
what
good
these charts
idea.
are exactly.
Who cares who comes up with?
So what are we looking at first here? Youth behavior trends over time.
Okay.
We have. I'm gonna look down here so I can see it. So
That's the leap.
what do you?
That's
That is exactly the leap.
youth
This is where
behavior
we're
trends from Justin's
This is
thoughts.
exactly where we're going. So lock it the fuck in.
Youth behavior trends. Are you saying something, dicks?
Yeah, I think I might be.
Well, when you look at the blue line and
No
you're like, oh my God. That's perfect segue.
So yeah, so bottom
And
1991.
this
Oh my
explains the rest
God.
of this. Is this an intervention?
Top
It
is
might be.
2017, and then 0 to 70%. I don't really see that much interesting here.
So yeah, all right.
People
well,
are not having as much sex though. Look at ever had sexual intercourse. This is age 14. 14 to fuck. This is 9th grade. Holy
Yeah.
shit! I didn't know that.
well, and video game usage has gone up.
Well, yeah, people are having a lot less sex and a lot more video games. I'm not sure that's fucking
Mhm.
healthy, but anyway, let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Would you rather be hot or cold? That's fucking stupid. Moving on.
I'm not sure it is.
What are we doing?
Why?
All,
Why'd you pick the most
all of
boring charts?
What? What's that?
Nothing. All.
All right.
Yes.
All of Tom Cruise's wives were 33 at time of divorce. This is a chart.
How do you chart that?
This is This is a chart. This is what he
Yeah.
does.
This is it's just
But you had something to add to this chart.
It's either yes or no.
it's either
Shouldn't it be
There's
like
a
a
fucking
straight
chart on
line?
this because it's just important information. But Brad had something to add
Like
to
they're,
this
they're
because,
going nowhere with it.
because I don't think it's on here. But
I don't think it is on here, but I heard,
every
and this was like a YouTube
Oh,
short
they're
or something.
plotting the age.
that he was always
Correct.
11 years older than his
He
wife.
always the next one's always 11
but it
years
doesn't-
younger.
I don't know though. It doesn't look that way.
I don't. It's just a video. I didn't. This is
All
not
right.
my chart.
Well, moving on. We're not gonna talk about Tom Cruise too long because he's in the closet.
Oh my
So
god.
we're gonna use
the use of Karen.
as a female baby name in the U.S. over time.
I imagine it dropped.
It did drop a lot.
But why? But why is it holding steady in the 2000s? I mean, relatively.
Maybe steady at 0.
Well,
Hey, so my eyesight
quite.
sucks ass.
Zero.
What are the bottom years?
Just somebody still naming
so
their
we
kid
got
Karen.
we got 1880,
Yeah.
1920, 1960, and 2000.
Okay.
Because they just know that child's gonna be a little bitch. They're like Karen.
But like, but that whole the Karen thing wasn't really started till
Oh my.
the 2010s, right?
So like, do you think the year of the Karen is like?
The year.
We
of
need
the
to go
Karen.
look up witch names and
Well-
like Salem trial and see how many Karens were like.
All right, we're
in,
spending
like-
way too much time on Karen. We're
According
moving
to
on.
this, it was slightly before 1960.
Public opinion of same-sex relationships,
Well, no.
and this is
Always
Saying
wrong.
this is
there was a
this is interesting because
nah.
always wrong,
Nah,
not
nah,
wrong,
see.
sometimes wrong, almost always wrong, and don't fucking know.
Where's don't care?
What is this?
Don't know. There's not
what is
don't
this
care.
chart
There's
about?
don't know.
I
I
don't
think
even-
don't know might be don't.
What
care.
is this?
What is this chart? Scroll up just a little bit.
This chart is public opinion of same-sex relationships.
So it's just the opinion.
The public opinion.
Oh, okay. So people who
I don't
like
even know, do they-
strongly
What's the-
disagree.
what's the-
People who
Okay.
like-
I'm
okay.
not even sure.
It's
that they-
always wrong.
or
Okay.
Yeah, they don't even tell you how many people that they actually.
okay.
I think most.
So
There's a lot of bi-curious to kind of
So-
stay straight.
I think there's
so
another chart on this
sometimes.
as well that I thought.
so basically, what I'm seeing is what
This-
that. Wait, hold on. Go back. That
I'll
go
other
back,
chart.
though.
Go
We're
back.
not done with
No,
this.
hold on.
yet.
Hold on.
Stop scrolling.
But in an honest reflection, real quick, it basically seems like the extremist waffle.
well,
Is that's exactly what
Well,
that
my
chart's
question is,
technically showing?
why
is
is there a?
They just basically went "Rook," and like now it's like, oh, now it's okay.
no, but
yeah,
it didn't.
yeah.
It didn't.
They're
What-
just-
it's the
they're all-
same thing because they have two separate lines. They have one line for always wrong.
Yes.
They have one line for not wrong at all.
Yeah.
Well, it's changed.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's definitely the same
yeah,
thing.
it
No, it's,
absolutely is the
it's
same
not
thing.
wrong at all, or it's always like it's the same.
Those
Of course, it's going to mirror each other,
Right.
and then no one else gives a fuck.
But you can see clearly by the chart that what about
Well, you-
2013, we accepted you as a nation.
Yeah.
It's right there on the chart. It's
Yeah.
okay to be gay.
Yeah. Right.
No one cares. So just relax. We're moving on.
But no, what I was saying is you can see that they actually like it's funny because all they did was like all went like this. oh, we hate it. We hate it. No, it's okay. Everything's happy. Everything's great. Everything's
It has to
Right.
be that way.
well.
What
But I just
women
think I think
want-
it's
No,
a
no.
I think it's a mindset of
God.
humanity to polarize.
So this is what women want.
This is an
Apparently,
actual poll done, and they
This
charted the
is-
results.
This is the charts
What
from
for who's
1939 to
looking for where he fits
2008,
in.
and where
Where
everything
is jar opener?
Let's see here. Hold on. It's in here somewhere.
Is there
a
guy? Look, right there at the very bottom.
cook,
That's me.
housekeeper.
Like 1, 2, 3, third line up says good cook, housekeeper.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
right
it.
there.
Right there.
Why is that? Never mind.
Sociability has been up. Like they want that apparently. I
That's
don't
my
know.
line.
Desire for
I know.
home
I could have
children.
picked that line out
Home children.
and said it was your line.
Because I am.
Desire for home children.
Not what I was thinking, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a very confusing chart.
You just thinking I'm brown because I'm the shit, Brad?
That's what I was
This
thinking.
is 500 days on OK Cupid.
Stupid. Shut the fuck up. I was avoiding. What is it? My fifth 500 days
On OK
Yeah.
on okay.
There's an explanation to it, but I don't know that this is important. and
No, probably
it's silly. Moving on.
I don't think any of these have had any
Percentage of
relevance into any
persons identifying
Good.
as
We should be doing
LGBTQ plus by
What is
birth
happening?
year. There's definitely more now. I think we all kind
What's
of knew
going on?
that.
Yeah. Big
The fame
surprise.
of the Apple brand, no one gives a fuck.
No.
I asked 1,000 people to take their picture for free on the street.
You made this chart thing sound so
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah, dude. We said we were gonna go through it. I didn't go through it. Remember?
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Responses for rock paper scissors. Blah blah. blah.
Really? Scissors
Rock
is-
always wins.
Rock. Yeah, rock is stronger.
Yeah. Duh.
Rock's the strongest thing. All right, look.
Dude,
There's
look,
no
hold on.
strongest.
This is the perfect argument for the reason everybody in the fucking industry is always like, no, dude, it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away. Rock will never die.
Dude, I don't even know.
But there is a rise in scissoring.
Well, yeah, and especially with all the e-technology, there's papers going away. Now kids are like, iPad.
Where's keyboard?
iPad beats Samsung tablet.
Justin, you want to listen to this next one? Excuses not to see a therapist.
There you go.
And this is a
Reasons
podcast
people haven't
of-
seen a therapist.
why people
Okay.
don't see a therapist.
I-
There's another percentage on
I
there.
don't
they're
want
not
to
showing.
talk to anyone.
There you go.
10.2%. I don't want to talk.
I mean,
I don't disagree with that.
can't afford it.
10.2%.
Don't feel I need it.
What's your reason, Drew?
I don't feel I need it.
All right.
Well, you're in the majority.
The majority of people that need to see a therapist don't feel like they need it. Okay, got it. All right, moving on. Sexual attraction. This is the one that I thought was quite intriguing. 18 to 24.
18 to 24.
Only opposite sex. Mostly opposite sex. Equally to both. Mostly same sex. Only same sex. Not
sure.
fucking sure.
Like,
It's like BCL.
You have all the options.
yeah.
You know,
So you
I
think
think
one-
it's more of like an A-B situation that you just really, really, really rarely find yourself in to be like, you know what? Let's try this. You know what? Let's try this. Try this again?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I really can't decide.
You really think that's what's going on with the not
What one's
sure,
better?
huh?
Oh,
You really
man.
think that's it?
I think those guys probably got
well,
some of that government weed.
I don't know. There are people that like don't like having sex. Like,
At
Okay.
all?
I forget what
Yeah.
it's called.
It's not
There-
priest.
No,
Oh,
It's
right.
asexual, but yeah.
well,
asexual. Yeah.
But I did
Well,
notice that
that's
men
no, that's not people that don't like it. That's asexual is being
under
able to
equally
reproduce
to
without another
both
partner.
men much less than
And I don't.
yeah.
think
There's not a
anybody
lot
can
of bi men.
I guess that was my point. Yes. Mostly same.
I-
What
I-
is mostly same?
do that.
Uh,
Like
Back to what he
Wait.
said.
like
So
3 days out of the week.
Okay, so I think the mostly same
on
is
the
probably
Right. You see my problem with
some
this?
of the not sure percentage.
when I'm at
just-
work,
Because
when I'm at work, I'm Bruce. When I'm fucking Saturday through Sunday, I'm Sheila. Like, is that
well, you look.
But
like
why is that
Sheila.
the higher, like, women mostly same is 1.7, but only same is only 1%.
maybe they just
You
can't
see what I'm
figure
saying?
out who they are and
Oh, because I think most lesbians still like a good dick down.
That's the only thing I can come up with according to these
That's
stats.
I've done some studies. So anyway, we're moving on.
Keep going.
the world of cyberbullying.
What are the major types of cyberbullying? Oh my god. Topic of the
Cyberbullying.
day. Online harassment, called offensive names, purposeful embarrassment. Okay. Physical threat.
I'm gonna cyberbully
This
whoever
looks
made
like-
this chart.
This looks
This
like some kind
chart-
of homework where you like match the lines
Yeah, I
to
don't
the
like this at
answer.
all.
I'm not
That's-
sure that's
this-
even real.
This is not. I don't
That
like
was
it.
done by a
makes
fourth
my
grader.
brain
That was
hurt.
done by the people who make airplane pamphlets, dude.
Yeah.
So this is the mean age of women at birth of first child in fucking Europe.
Turns out they're all mean.
Like anyone cares.
Hey, wait, go back up. Go back up.
Where's
real
to
the
the
quick.
rim shot?
Europe
Go,
shit.
go back up real quick. Hold on. Because that's like
No one cares.
it-
No one. You're the only person.
No, they're all mean. Yeah. European women are mean.
That's
Got
what-
it.
That's
no, it just it's like
Hey, that one
it
country looks like a boot.
297.
That's where Dale's from, but only he's the ball at the end of
Oh
the
my
boot.
god.
Two
Oh my god.
ninety-four.
Oh my god. So
The
check
balls.
out. And I'm not sure exactly which countries they are,
Oh,
but
he's
it's like the
getting kicked.
Norwegian countries up top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Those
a
are
dick
two
and balls,
really
right?
saggy balls.
Uh-huh.
With a half hard
Old
cock.
Yeah.
With
that's
a
what
cock
that
that
is.
got hard halfway and
That's
the
why
Spelling
Russia's
on.
always so mad.
How many?
Wait, go back. That's the most.
No, I'm not going back up.
Come on.
We're moving on.
That's what he
We've
said. That's what he was
exhausted-
trying to tell him. Like,
This
go
is
back
the
up.
dumbest
We've
Euro-
exhausted
question
the
I've ever heard
European
of
mean
here.
women. Got it.
How many holes are there in a straw? And this is the
Women.
one that this is my favorite, I think.
Yes.
46% of people say there's one hole in a straw. 47% say there's two, and 7%
7% don't care to
don't
comment.
fucking know how many holes are in a
I'm not sure. How do you not know?
Which is why, talking about earlier things, there's 1.6 and 1.3% of people who are not sure what they want to fuck.
Yeah, because they don't.
They don't even know how many holes are in a straw.
But some of them that don't
How
know.
many of those are trying to fuck a straw?
And that's why
you
they
know,
don't know how
oh
many
my
holes
god,
are.
do you think those people that like the 1.3 that didn't know because they couldn't write dead body on the list?
It's
No, I didn't. I didn't think. But now I kind of think.
It's kind of a strong possibility at this point, I guess.
I didn't think, but
They're
now,
like,
now
I
I
fuck
do.
dead people, and they're like, not
I'm gonna
sure.
have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back over these charts and change
That's
my.
from that Bruce Willis movie, right? I fuck dead people.
That's not what he said.
That little boy did not fuck dead people. I don't- So living
No, he
arrangements.
does now because he can see them.
Living arrangements, 25 to 34 years old.
He wasn't able to till they made the
Since
movie.
67. Look at how low living with spouse has gotten. And do you know why that is? No incentive. No
Uh,
incentive. There's no incentive.
Well, not anymore. Everybody has to fucking work.
But living with parents
Apparently, living with your parents is where
has
it's at.
really started to take a turn to the top there.
I need to call my mom.
So living
Wait,
with
wait,
spouse,
wait.
living with partner. So I would assume that was the same thing.
Oh,
but apparently
well-
not.
You know,
I just stopped calling her a spouse and just call her a partner.
dude, you know what's crazy? It's so funny, dude. I saw this same chart based on Hersher, and those lines are flat.
Yeah, accurate. I saw the same chart.
Like they overlap.
There-
Actually,
yeah.
That's,
There you go. Just bag a whole town that.
I saw the same chart, but it had to do with Facebook Marketplace, and they're all on there. There's nothing new goes into Hersher. They just sell it to each other.
All right, the cost of Christmas around the world, and we are not number one.
I was kind of surprised by this one, actually. You were telling me about this one, and I
Canada?
was surprised.
Lebanon and Germany are all higher than us.
Huge in Lebanon.
Did not have any idea.
Germany.
I knew Germany celebrated Christmas pretty hard.
But Canada?
Oh, I love it. I guess they're the
Cost
biggest
of
one, man.
Christmas
don't know.
Around the world.
Fucking Canucks just dig their Santa.
Yeah, okay.
Canada is at the very lowest.
Search trends. I don't even understand how to read this chart. I do notice that
You gotta go
Look
to
at the hills.
You gotta
Will
s-
Smith
you gotta see
is
what the
like
bottom
6.
is. Will Smith? Well, that's probably when he slapped Chris Rock. Has to be.
No way, man.
Yeah, it's
But Wordle,
Oh,
Wordle looks like
Willie
it's crushing
Smith.
it, really. Because I don't know.
Wordle is killing it. Yeah.
Midterms. Ugh.
Oh, that's not even that long. That's only 1 year.
Nuclear fusion is
Most
at the bottom.
followed accounts on social media.
Most followed accounts. We don't
That's gonna
really
be
need to
sad.
shout out any of those people because they're doing fine.
Oh, but see, what I want to say something interesting about this list because if
Okay.
you look at this list, you know,
No
Ronaldo,
one-
Gomez, whatever, Messi, get it. But
Okay.
there are 2 people on this list that I know
No, there's
for a scientific fact are lizard people.
Okay.
Can you pick them out?
That's not fair because I believe you already told me this answer. So I'm gonna leave this to our guest Drew. Can you pick which 2?
Which 2 of these people are lizard people?
They are currently on the screen, so you don't have to worry
Oh
about.
yeah, it's easy. It's Justin Bieber.
Okay.
And Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Just the
50.
slam on D. Wayne, huh?
I feel like
Well, that
you're
would
50%.
explain his
off. You
unordinarily
were right with the
unhuman
first one, but
strength.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift is actually the other
Taylor
lizard,
Swift?
so
Oh.
no award
Damn
for
her
you.
mask.
You lose.
Oh,
It's so
Oh.
convincing. Wavering faith. Yeah, we can just
I
kind of
don't
scroll past this one
care
because no one
At
cares.
all. How much time do men and women spend? We don't care about that either. That's not even.
Judging by the chart, no one cares about
Opinions on
wavering faith.
flags. I don't. Interesting, but
Opinions on flags?
seems complicated.
I like the Gadsden.
Like, what is this? Like, when is this?
I
Is it-
actually
Oh, this is just in 22.
Do enjoy the Gadsden flag. I don't understand it's not really a chart.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of
Just
some numbers that
levels.
just kind of stance on abortion.
Again, no one cares. Look, it's just flat.
It's just-
Usually,
yeah.
my stance on abortion is kind of like a southpaw meets crane.
Just fight it. Just fight the
Yeah.
abortion. Well, if you punch her enough,
Like-
she won't have the kid. But where, where is the love?
Oh, Jesus.
Man, I always just throw a banana peel
This
at
is
the
just,
top of the
this is just
stairs.
statistics showing that obviously people meet.
Does it
online a
literally
lot
say
more.
computer love?
Computer love?
That's
Oh.
not the same thing as meeting someone online.
I call it computer love.
Computer love. How couples meet
that what
today.
Technology versus baby names. Oh, this is when Alexa died down.
Oh.
Because when Alexa started being used,
Well,
in,
yeah,
what,
you can't just be
13 or
walking
whatever,
around
like,
yelling at your kid named Alexa
yeah,
because
it's-
Amazon is
everybody's
talking to
shit's
you.
going off, and that's complicated.
Everyone knows that.
Which country has the most attractive men according to Europe?
Justin.
Apparently,
You know the
everybody in
answer.
Europe
You,
wants to fuck an
you said
Italian.
it first, buddy. Justin.
What's
The
the?
nation of Justin.
It wasn't the name that's most popular. What's,
No, which
Oh.
country has the most attractive men according to Europe? So it's
No, I know, but where's the key at for this?
Probably like
There's
Is
no
yellow
key.
good or is yellow
no,
bad?
yellow is Italy. So yellow
No,
is Italy,
yellow is-
No,
orange is Brazil.
Italy is light blue.
Oh no.
No,
Italy is that's what they're
yellow,
saying.
they
Is those people
say
Those
Italy,
people
they
want to
like
fuck people from
Italians.
Italy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Everybody wants to bang Italians.
That's what it took me a second to realize like
That's-
what the
What was
chart
going on
Hey, look
there,
at,
representing.
look
yeah.
at, you can tell, you know,
And I'm
someone
like-
you know that like 5
Okay,
countries
so
still like to
everyone
fuck
wants
Greeks.
Italy, huh? And then Brazil is really big over there.
They
People
like
who
Brazilians.
I mean,
Italy.
And Spain.
like these.
And yeah, fuck Ireland, eh?
and then Greece, and then just fuck America, huh? Like no one wants to.
Man, but when they get here.
Oh, but this is only European country. But that can't be because Brazil's not European.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't think that these charts
I don't
are highly
agree with these charts.
scientific.
I think
I don't
whoever
think
was doing these charts didn't do their
research.
research. I love how you're
Made
just
it to the
talking into
graph.
your mic, and I'm gonna cut it out later.
Even though they were not on there.
This is
Do not
distribution
worry
of
about the
complement
thing.
types.
Mike.
That's I don't see. Whoa,
My soothing voice will soothe you. the rest of the show.
stupid.
If you would like Italy, I shall tell like this for you. For the rest of the podcast. So, this obsession might be half rumor, half truth. Perhaps the tales of Italian men are more important than sex, than the men themselves. On a side note, it is pretty amazing how Brazil made it to the graph, even though they were not on there. Do not worry about a thing. My soothing voice will soothe you for the rest of the show.
Times people usually get up.
Morning.
What the?
No way. We have. Oh, we need buzzers.
Morning.
We need buzzers for this round.
According to
Where
this
are the
chart,
buzzers?
not really. There's 100% of people are get up at 12 a.m. I don't understand this chart. It says 100% of people get up at 12 a.m. I don't get up at 12 a.m.
Get up. By.
Like, wake
12 a.m.?
up by. Like, I don't understand what.
No, I have
What are you talking
definitely
about?
slept past 12.
Like,
As
so
Prof said,
99% of
people
people
tell me
sleep from
I would
12
regret
a.m.
that
to
in the
10 p.m.
morning.
I don't
I
understand.
don't know. I don't really
sleep
understand
till
that either.
noon.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Sleep till noon.
I think we've already. That was like the first one. We're
Yeah.
just-
Are we?
Yep, that's
yep,
it.
We're just back around.
And that is all the charts, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That is it.
I got a chart.
You charted in your pants.
And I think it's time for a smoke.
Yep.
My dang old truck, my dang old pickup truck, and my dog. Who hit my wife?
Holy shit, man. Something wrong with you, Justin?
So you want to talk to me about these fucking
Yeah, I do want to talk to you about these paper clips or
Clothespin?
clothespins, not paper clips? Which is funny because I almost said the same thing.
However, they do clip paper if you.
Well, actually,
So anyway,
if
They're
you pull 'em
multi-use
apart-
clips.
so anyway, we were looking for some new clothespins
Correct. For the backdrop.
Yeah.
The new backdrop.
to hold our pieces together.
But the very
Correct.
sexy backdrop that we know have.
To pin things together.
And you
Yes.
ordered these.
Yes,
So it was
So how-
very small.
And why?
so Amazon.
You broke
And you
it.
broke it.
Look at delicate,
Um,
like a flower, and you just break it.
There's no reference of size when it comes to Amazon. And it was the cheapest ones for 100 of them. And I went,
Didn't break.
didn't break. Much better.
We
Flip.
call that one the big gym.
So yeah, that's all it was. It was on Amazon.
You bought 100 of the
I bought 100 of those.
tiniest.
Well, because I
clothespins.
figured half of them would break, and it was like what, like $6 or something. And I was like, oh yeah, 100. Order them. That's not it. I will say that's not what I was expecting to get. But here we are.
You got 100 nipple clips for someone with tiny nipples. Is what you got.
They're not even good nipple clips.
So I don't.
But
So,
that's a small nipple.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not even good for that.
So I don't know. I think maybe you've ordered clothes on Amazon before, and they're like, "These clothes are so small. The clothespin must be this."
You think that was it?
That's probably it.
That might be like the same. They save my size.
Like, extra medium. I don't even know what that means.
No,
Extra medium.
Yeah, you guys don't realize Brad's actually 6 feet in front of us.
Oh, it's all CGI.
Towards the
I
camera.
gotta.
You ever
scoot
seen Lord of
in.
the
so
Rings? How
little.
they made the one guy huge, you know?
Oh, I gotta scoot in just to make it right. I'm just a green screen. I record this after.
And they don't even think it's real, but it's true.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
His microphone is this size as well.
Jokes on you guys. I ordered an extra small mic just to make everything size out the same.
Oh, you knew that was coming from Drew. I mean, at some
no,
point.
I knew
At some point.
absolutely that was coming from Drew. That is perfect, and I love it. Let's go. I take a lot of shit from a dude with an Amish beard.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, you do. You need to feed your horses or anything, or are you just
Very
gonna leave them
soon.
out there? Or?
We gotta wrap this up.
We did shelter them. They're not like getting rained on or snowed on.
It's funny because like we've made fun of me so far. We've made fun of Justin's pants a lot.
Oh, we will again.
They
Drew
made
now
fun of
has an
themselves.
Amish beard, but everyone agrees like it's just too easy to make fun of Dale, so we haven't even started.
We just talked about this.
No, it's just
No, you're attacking me. I'm
Hey man, hey, look.
I will, with
Don't,
karate,
you
I'll
can't
kick
make
your
fun
ass.
of Dale. He's the only guy right now that could get onto any golf course.
accurate.
Yeah, with his like PGA. Oh, PFG. I thought it
Oh,
was
man.
PGA tour hat. Like,
I was gonna
look
say,
at me,
what
guys.
is-
You want to go
What
play
does your hat
18?
stand for, and where did you buy
It's
it?
a fucking fishing hat
Oh,
and from the
shit.
store.
For
Like,
what?
where do you think I bought it?
What
From
is it?
Steve?
Oh, is that how you cast? You just tee up and just off the boat?
What is performance
That would be a
fishing
great
gear?
idea.
Fuck, dude, I
How
bought-
do you
bought
perform
a
in
hat.
fishing?
What are your feelings?
My feelings are that fishing is just to fish. How do you perform at
I
fishing?
bought a fucking hat, and you're gonna like. I seriously feel like, for some reason, you have a problem because I'm better
are
than
we-
you, or
Are
is it-
you
is
in
it-
the category of the not sure? Why are we talking about your feelings?
Shit, I ain't never
according-
talked about no feelings
according-
with a man on fishing, man. Shit, like you on a boat talking about your feelings.
Don't
and
attack
stuff,
his
like,
feelings.
yeah.
don't listen to Brad. You can't trust him.
So according to
Really short.
Brad's T-shirt there,
Yes.
looks like he likes to fart during sex. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I believe it's for
It does-
motion. I believe
It does kind of.
infers motion.
Motion.
I just
Okay.
thought it was a speaker because usually it's just like.
All right.
All right. Okay.
All right. So I'm
That
short.
didn't land
So
well.
I think that means fart on
Alright.
your feelings.
Fart your
I'm
feelings.
short and I fart during
I will
sex.
fart on your feelings. Yes, I will. Very much.
This is- Look,
Fucking farting.
if I'm short and I fart during sex, and that's all you guys got on me, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm short and I fart during sex.
No, we
I'm doing pretty good.
Look, we shouldn't pick on Brad. We picked on Brad enough. That's just.
Yeah.
That's just. Yeah. We should pick on Drew.
I mean,
All right. Let's hear it.
yes, but why would you pick on somebody who is so poor? They are so just down already. It is not amusing to pick on somebody who is
You decided during the last segment that you were going to be Italian.
very much so.
I mean,
I like your bread.
His bread.
Thank you very much.
Italian bread.
Yeah, bread.
Italian makes bread.
No, Italians make bread, but he's Justin.
No, he's
There's
Italian
no
now.
Justin bread.
He's Italian now.
Yeah, but there's no Italian Justin bread.
Were
I
they the
make
first one to
bread.
come up with the loaf?
I call
Like,
it
why
a
is all
short
Italian bread?
Well, that's French bread too, like French bread and Italian bread. I think
No,
like all that,
You're,
like
you're
all that, like
breaking
Middle
character.
Eastern.
I don't think-
You're breaking character. I need you to reel it back
Well,
in.
You okay?
You see, Italian bread is so long because
I don't think.
Italian men and women
At all.
prefer the very long bread. You know, if
Oh.
you know what I'm saying, they prefer the very long.
I almost said
and
C.
extended. we actually do not call it. We call it extends bread. Like it's extended bread.
So,
Extended.
so like French bread.
The longer your bread, the more
Okay.
women can eat off of it.
The bread.
But if you
Yes.
go to like Aldi and you go and get Italian
They will
bread,
Okay.
drink from the
it's
end.
pre-sliced Italian bread, and you are guaranteed not to have any slice of them be the exact same size. Like
That's
it's like
Italian
it
bread.
starts up here and it like, and it's awesome for making grilled cheeses because the burnt cheese factor.
Oh
is
yeah.
Go
that
on.
It gets
No, tell me
extra
about this.
cheese out the side,
Okay.
and then it burns in the pan. It gets really crisp.
What does that have to do with the bread being different sizes?
Because if they're the same size and you line up your cheese the same size, you might not have as much leakage.
So you're saying by the second one,
yeah, because
Jeez.
no two pieces are exactly the same. Because the way it tapers,
I see.
and so then you make sandwiches that are never going to be the same size. So you're
Right.
like, I want two. Well, I don't know. I might have a big one and a little one.
What if you make a sandwich for lunch and you're like, oh, that was perfect. The next day you go and you're like, I'm still hungry.
it's gonna be a little smaller. I don't know.
That's why Italians are so mad because their bread is never the same size.
Yeah, they
It
never
is
figured it
never
out.
the
The
same
French did
size.
apparently. They're like, "Brr, long loaf, done.
They're like, got it, nailed it.
Yeah. And like the Americanized
it
bread
is very
very
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
standard.
I love how you're sticking with this character, and I'm totally fine with it.
He is Italian man. You know, we know man too.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Your pants are made in Italy, correct?
Yes.
This is what happens when you move to California.
Yes, I moved to California and I became experienced. Now I'm French too.
So what's with the burnt cheese? Like,
I became experienced.
It's just so crunchy and good. Like
Burnt
burnt
cheese?
the burnt
Yeah, oh,
cheese.
dude, yeah. Like,
Burnt cheese off the edge of a pizza. Like you get the burnt cheese on the pan.
Yeah.
It's so good.
it's, yeah,
No.
dude, yes.
Yes.
Never once have I been like, yes, burnt cheese.
Have you? Oh, man.
What's
Have
the,
I had
what's
burnt
the-
cheese?
what's
Yes,
the
I have.
Saganaki, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like Saganaki.
oh, not the same.
No,
Yeah,
not the same.
I'm
You
talking
don't-
about
no, he's
crispy
not-
burnt cheese.
He's
like,
not talking
Oh,
about,
why'd
like,
you sound Italian right there? You're like, no, not same.
Not the same.
Not the same. See, he took it. He's taking it.
contagious.
He's taking it wrong with it.
It's contagious. I don't know why.
See, there you go.
No, the burnt. I don't understand the burnt cheese.
So I don't know if you make a grilled cheese.
Okay.
You make the regular grilled cheese, but then it's toasted both sides.
Okay.
Put butter on the top. You sprinkle more cheese on top.
I know how to make a grilled cheese.
No, you on the outside after it's already cooked,
Why would you do
and then
that?
you turn it over, and then it burns cheese on the outside of the bread.
Dude, one of the best ways to.
I love burnt cheese.
Dude,
Burnt cheese is great.
well, no, like,
Like-
Don't.
dude, but seriously, one of the best
think-
ways.
I'm gonna look back at this, and me and Dylan are both gonna be like,
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm not-
No, like,
Lori
I
made
100
me. Lori's making like Italian garlic bread or something in the oven.
okay.
And she's like, well, and also I made you some burnt cheese. Like she just put cheese in the pan on like
That's
tinfoil.
love. That's love right
And
there.
I'm like, well, fucking
I
A.
mean, keep
Dude.
it.
It's perfect. it's burnt and crispy, just the way I like it.
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
understand.
And
one
I
of
was like,
the-
Mamma Mia.
Dude, if you like,
If you would like that, I tell you what.
when you make a tacos, wow, that was racist. But when you make, next time you make some
Keeping it.
burritos, do the same thing in your skillet. Like get a big burrito wrap, throw the cheese down, let the cheese melt, like, and get on the pan and start to like burn and crisp. Take the tortilla, because then the cheese on the top will be sticky. You throw the tortilla on it, and when you flip it, you'll have all that cheese on top of the tortilla. Then load it all up, dude.
And the cheese will be on the inside.
Inside.
Okay. I've had a burrito like that, but they put the cheese on the outside.
Okay, yeah,
Burn
do it
it,
on the
but-
inside. Everything will be in. You still get that crispy cheese flavor.
Yeah, so that way you could eat it with your
Cheers.
hands. Because otherwise, like, dude, you ever eat a burrito with
Fire.
like a knife and fork?
Oh,
Like, what?
yeah, no, like this, you can
Good,
still
but-
pick up and hold it, and it still carries all that nasty cheese oil in there, so you can just be like,
Yes, I love deep throated cheese.
Aw.
yes.
This
Yeah.
conversation got so sidetracked that like I had to just let it go.
Yeah.
I just had to let it happen naturally, and it was a beautiful
I feel like
thing.
That's
I
how
feel
most.
like if
That's how
Justin
most
was
love
a parts
starts to
driver,
happen, Brad. I think you need to let this form naturally.
Yeah,
between
no,
you.
it absolutely.
I think if you were a parts driver, you would probably deliver parts and then stand by your truck and have a donut.
I would most definitely have a donut,
Feel
and
like
I
that
would be
Every
like,
delivery.
every delivery. You would have like so many donuts in your truck.
I
That-
wouldn't
that
even eat
happened.
them. I would just Cookie Monster Muppet style and just let everything fall out because I can't. I'm just and just waste the time and just
You're just
Eating a
reiterating what
donut.
you saw happen is all. You're just like, I saw this happen,
yes.
and that could be me.
That's our world. And this dude, I guarantee.
So let me talk about the world right
That's our
now.
world.
Get in there,
Well, yeah.
Justin. Tell
It's
me
just
about
like,
it.
seriously, like no one. Like it used to be like old people gave a fuck. Nope. Nope. They don't even care anymore.
It's
Like, no one's giving a shit.
Nobody cares about nothing.
That's the opposite of ope.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Nope.
that's what I'm gonna say when like when we're finally like kissing that one goodbye. Just be like, oh,
What are we
That's
kissing
what- that's
goodbye?
what they'll
Where,
say
where are
when-
we going here?
Dude, but
Like end of the world? What are we talking
stick with
about?
me here. Stick with me.
we're just derailing right into the
No,
cosmic.
I kind of want to talk about the dude fucking eating donuts by his truck.
Oh God, that's so aggravating.
Okay, so Justin's not going to get into it, so I will. So we had a parts driver deliver the parts, and Justin, it took forever to get the fucking parts.
Yeah, and then that's the thing. It's like we sit there and we fucking wait, and it's like literally
Why
like
is it
2 minute drive
correct?
from our shop.
Why is it so difficult to get these
And
parts?
it's an hour and a half to get fucking parts. And then I see this guy sitting there, drops the parts off, and we're sitting here and we're waiting. And I walk up front and like shit's happened. It's been like a couple minutes. I go up front and he's still eating a donut, sitting outside like no, and
Before
wondering
bringing in the
why I
parts?
can't get
No,
my-
after.
After.
But
okay.
before
Yeah.
the next delivery, he needs to
Oh.
go
Before,
take.
yeah. So like, I wonder why the fuck it takes me so long to get the parts that I need to do the job that I can get out, so I can get it out and make the fucking money I need to make. And this fucking asshole is eating a donut. Like, fuck you and your donut, dude. I just wanted to go
It's not
throw
isolated.
it on the ground.
And it's not
and
an isolated incident. So we had
I wanted
another
to go
one.
Throw it on the ground and make him just get the fuck out of my parking lot and go take your next fucking part, you asshole.
So
Can't you just
angry.
eat the donut on your drive as you're driving away?
Correct. Yes, you could.
Yes,
Correct.
but that's
I think that was Justin's
Just
point.
do your
Oh, but that's distracted driving, and he was probably trying to be safe.
Oh,
You know, he could
That's
be
what it
eating a
was.
donut,
That's what it was.
pedestrian, splat.
I am
It
gonna
was
start
being
going.
It's
safe.
hard to eat a donut and jerk off and drive at the same time.
I'm literally gonna start
It
timing
is.
them, and if they're over
It
a
is.
minute,
Not
I'm gonna
impossible.
start going out and
Not-
be
no,
like, "Why are you not
doable.
eating? You need
So,
to go." do
Stick
your
shifts
job."
make it tricky.
So it's not an isolated incident. We had another one. Window switch. We got it. Right? It shows up. I get it from the parts driver. We install the window switch. The window switch is bad.
Okay.
Doesn't work. So I need to order another one. I get it after installed, uninstall it, put it back into the box. I go to set it on the shelf, and then I go up front to order another one. The driver that delivered the window switch is still in the parking lot. I literally grab the window switch off and I take it out to him. I'm like, defective, send it back. I'll order a different one. And like, it wasn't a hard job, but it was 15 minutes maybe.
Probably took me 20, 25 actually, because I had to look it up. I want to make sure I wasn't going to break any clips.
You went over to the, he was
Mhm.
looking it up, making sure everything,
Yeah.
And he was
And the
still
driver was still there.
there.
Like,
To where I could just walk the part out and be like, no, thank you.
So they had to take so long to get the replacement because he had to go to other places and come back, or they sent a different driver.
That one I'm not, that one in particular, I'm not sure.
yeah,
Because they have a
we
couple
actually, I
different
think we got
drivers.
the second one.
Oh, we have a
Fairly-
driver.
You got the second one, and the other driver was still
I
eating
don't-
donuts out there.
You know what I'm talking about that?
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm talking about that?
She's no. Let's not. She's nuts.
Okay.
Let's just leave that alone.
All right. We'll
Brad
leave it
fan.
alone. This. time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll leave it alone
Brad
this
fan?
time. It's coming up though.
That's fine. I'm
Oh.
really not scared of it. It's just
So I was taking a shower.
yeah. Go on with the go out. Drew, tell me about you taking a shower,
Yeah,
please.
baby.
So like I don't know. I've never bought shampoo in my life. Like I've just used like whatever.
Hold on. What?
I've never purchased shampoo. I've always just used whatever like body soap. Except for like now I use Lori's shampoo.
Okay.
All
So
right.
she had a shampoo in the
Yeah.
bottle. It reads what did it say?
Not for masturbation.
It said well no don't masturbate with shampoo. It's not gonna be good for your pee hole. But the more you know. No, it said
With
like
a star going across the
extra
board?
lengthening shampoo. So like I put some on the top of my hair to get like longer, you know.
Uh-huh.
Some of the suds like drip down to my pubes,
Okay.
and then like just
I'm
now,
starting to feel like this is not a true story.
just now I went to go, you know, at our break I went to go take a pee, and
Yeah.
it was like a fucking needle in a haystack situation there. I was like,
dude.
I was like, bro, I seen you yesterday. Like, well, come on, what's going on?
Dude,
Goddamn
no.
shampoo.
No, he's
Goddamn
not
shampoo.
lying. He called me.
Monster
Dude,
pubes.
It's definitely
like,
not a lion.
dude, he called me in and was like, I just hear like these frantic sounds coming from the bathroom, and it almost sounded like somebody just like weeping, and I'm just like, oh, what's wrong, bro?
yeah, at
What's
this
wrong?
point, I'm just going with
And
it.
he's
Let's see.
like, I can't get it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta go. So like, I want to help a dude out. So I go in there and like, yeah, dude, it's like the bush is thick on this kid.
That's where that went. All of that. That's where that went.
I feel like that was very much like the light was on. It was a Norm Macdonald moth joke. I don't know.
Yeah. That was it. Thanks for that, Justin. Oh my.
It's so crazy to find out that, you know,
You're a skinhead.
Drew's an electrician, a musician, and he studies Druism.
With
And
that
he is
being
now
said,
becoming a Druish princess.
wow. With that being said, Drew, thanks for coming on. It was fun. I'm gonna have a lot of shit to do with this one.
Thanks. I've had a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, you were here
Uh,
the whole time.
Tell me. Yeah.
My favorite part was when you said that one thing and we all laughed. It's
Oh
so
my God,
great.
that was
my
so
favorite
great.
part
God.
too. Oh, it was so good.
Oh.
And so many
Ugh.
hot button topics.
I wish I could do it again.
Can we get one more? Na 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 na. Perfect.
Did you make him say that?
My dang old truck, my dang old pickup truck, and my dog. Who hit my wife?